Hey guys, it's Roberta.
And Felipe.
And we're
Ketonian Nerds.
Alright, so today we're going to be talking about intermittent fasting. And my doctor has me intermittent fasting for health right now. We want to reach autophagy, which is the body's own, the consumption of the body's own tissue, such as a metabolic process that occurs during fasting. So that means that if the goal happens, my body will absorb my cysts and my abnormal cell growth that I have around my uterus. So, yay, I'm hopeful.
Yes.
Right now, I'm doing an 18-hour fast with a 6-hour eating window, but the doc wants me to get up to a 20-hour fast and a 4-hour eating window, and I think
That's big.
yeah, I think a lot of people do the one meal a days, and that's the kind of eating window that they have, right? Really big meals. Make sure you get all your calories because that's important. But fasting is kind of like working out and having like a regime. You have to like work up to it. But today we have my brother here, and he has had a lot of success with intermittent fasting. So I just wanted him to share with you guys his story. Like, how much have you lost?
I've lost about 25-ish pounds. And even when I went out of fasting, I am able to keep that off. It's very hard for me to lose weight, as are many Bombonatos.
Oh, the Bombonato curse.
Yeah. So it's very hard for my metabolism slow, yada, yada, yada. When I was researching intermittent fasting, I loved it, and I was like, this looks too good to be true. Like, you can eat whatever you want, you just have to follow the hours. So it's not so much a diet, it can be a lifestyle. A lot of people do. I certainly implement it from time to time. It could be for health as well, which it has a lot of amazing health benefits to it. But my story, I was trying to lose some weight. I did a show, and I gained a lot of weight, and I looked like a little dough ball.
Oh, but he was a cute little dough ball.
I was. And I was like, what is going on? Like, I'm working out 6 days a week, but I didn't know anything about nutrition. So I changed things around. I researched about nutrition, and I got into intermittent fasting. And when I'm fasting, most of the time I do the 16-8, 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours of eating. And I've done up to 20, but very rarely. So that is an intense one, but you'll do it. It'll be great. And I lost 25 pounds by doing that. I was sometimes losing up to 5 pounds a week, which was crazy.
That's so awesome.
Like, every time I would step on the scale, I was like, wow, this is really working. My workouts got better. I would do a fasted workout. I researched that it helps with I knew this so much better a while ago, but I'm just going to go for it. It helps aid in recovery for the muscles. You can also lift more. You're more focused. I love that. I've lifted more when I've been fasted than if I had like a carb overload.
And do you also feel like because of the focus, you're safer in the workout?
I would say that for sure. Yeah, I would typically just have some coffee, sparkling water. That aids in suppressing your hunger. I love that. Some tea. I wouldn't do tea that much, but coffee, sparkling water, and definitely try to stay under 50 calories. So if I'm adding a little bit, I would do that from time to time, like a little bit of cream or a little bit of whatever. But a true fasting is if you don't have anything, just coffee.
Right.
Water.
If you want to reach autophagy, then you got to say, no cream until your eating window starts.
Yeah. So I really have loved it. I'm a huge proponent of it. I'm actually fasting today. I didn't know we were going to do a video, but I just had some coffee today. That's it. And it's what, 1? Is it 1?
It's 12.
Oh, it's 12. It's 12. So, and we stopped eating. She made an amazing, it was so good. It was a keto meal.
It was good, you guys.
Amazing.
Look at the Instagram.
Yeah, look at the Instagram. More on keto later because we're talking about intermittent fasting. But we stopped eating at what? time last night? Maybe
I
10ish.
think it was 10. Yeah.
So 10. So we've been fasting for 14 hours so far.
Heyo.
And I'm gonna hit the road and I'm gonna just eat something on the way. But typically, when I break my fast, I would have, not at the beginning. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. At the beginning, I would just be like, bacon, egg, and cheese, please. I would really go for it. And then I would have another like massive meal that would have my calories. At the end of the day, it's calories in versus calories out. You're not gonna lose weight if you're fasting and
Overeating.
maybe initially, but if you're fasting uh, and you're overeating so much, like it's just not gonna work. If you're eating 2,600 calories and you're supposed to eat 2,600 calories, you're just gonna stay the same, even if you're fasting. You'll see some results a little bit at first, but it's all about that.
And it's good to track your macros. You can use MyFitnessPal. A lot of people use that.
That's
If
really
you're
good.
doing keto, Carb Manager is a free app. You can also do a paid subscription, but it doesn't really change much. And you can really count your carbs because you know you got to stay under 20 grams for keto. But doing intermittent fasting and keto, man, this is gonna be my year, I think.
Yeah, it is. You already lost how much weight now?
I'm at 34 right now, guys.
That's amazing.
34.
That's amazing. There's science evidence now, research, which is wonderful. For a long time, it was kind of just like, hey, might help you. But now there's scientific evidence with it, which is great. The biggest one that I can think off the top of my head, I was big YouTube
Aficionado.
searching for mostly fasting, some keto, but mostly fasting. And for this discussion, I would look up channels like Keto Body and others, Fasting Warriors, I believe it's called. But the scientists that all of these channels have talked about, if they're talking about the science behind it, is Dr. William Fung.
Oh, he's so great.
He's awesome, and he
tells it like it is.
He gave me the analogy of having your body as a fridge and freezer. I think I told you this before. As a fridge and freezer, which is awesome. So basically, everything you eat goes into the fridge, and you use that for energy. And if you don't have anything in your fridge, I'm putting the fridge down here because the freezer, I guess, is up here. If you don't have anything in your fridge, your body's going to go to the freezer and use that for fuel. And what's in your freezer? Your fat. So it's using that for energy. You'll be hungry for, what would you say? When you started fasting, how were you feeling for a while and then it changed and you felt good?
It's actually really mental too, because it comes in waves, and if you just go, I'm going to ride this wave and it will stop and it will be fine, and then it is, and then you get used to not eating, and then you have more time to do other stuff, which comes the focus, and it's just so good, guys. It's good.
It's
incredible. But in the beginning, it's insane.
Yeah, I would say anywhere from 3 days to a week, you'll have discomfort depending on you and your body. You might have the occasional headache or like just not feeling great, dizziness, but that goes away. And I have never felt greater than I do when I fast. I haven't eaten for 14 hours and I feel great.
Yeah.
I'm not hungry now because I have been used to it on and off, and I'm getting back into fasting, and I'm gonna try some low carb stuff too.
Yeah, he's losing more weight for the wedding, y'all.
Yeah, I'm trying to look good for the wedding.
You're
getting
gonna
married
look
in a month.
awesome. Yeah.
So she inspires me all the time, and with this, and I'm very, very proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I'm proud of you too. You look amazing.
Oh,
and you feel amazing. And this was intermittent fasting in a nutshell, guys.
IF.
All right. Follow us, subscribe, and just come back.
Come on back.